All right, welcome everyone to the Yereq Team Call. My name is Brian Frazier. We try to do this call every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just to kind of bring everybody together and make sure that we can get people moving in the same direction, uh, making sure that everybody understands the opportunity that we have and the initiative that's going on with the Yereq GEO Energy Initiative, we like to say now, and just you know just having a place for people to be able to come and ask their questions and be able to talk a little bit, because we know that it could be a little challenging going through this pre-launch. A lot of people are not used to being involved in pre-launches and startup companies and don't get the full perspective of what that's all about and the concept of it sometimes. And for the most part, most people handle it very well, and that's very good. And my hats off to you guys that are really out there helping others to get acclimated to what's going on and trying to help people to move forward despite some of the glitches and dilemmas and issues that people are having. It's always good to lend a helping hand to others, and that keeps people motivated. But sometimes it can be frustrating, and like we've always been saying since day one, you know, it's going to be a little frustrating. Everybody's going to get a little frustrated. Even the executive staff, I'm sure, they get frustrated sometimes, but that's all par for the course. These type of things are going to be a little challenging, especially when you're getting something off the ground, getting it started. And so and so we're just asking people to be mindful of that. I know that some people want things to be, a certain way coming out the gate, and they want things to be, somewhat not perfect, but working the way that they want it to work. And we can understand that, but we have to, take in consideration where we are. You know, the where we are right now is nowhere near way ahead of what we used to be 2 3 months ago. Okay, understand that. And so uh, keep that in mind. The more as we go on, things will get better. Things will get better, and just know that. All right, even when things don't seem like they will, they are. They are, and they are getting better. They are getting better. And so we just want people to understand that and take heed to that. Um, the I know there's been a lot of push on getting the UPMA Gold account set up, which is very, very important. Okay, so anybody that is coming in new, you want to help them to get that UPMA Gold account set up. Go through the process of getting that set up and helping others, because that's going to be very, very important, because that's the only way that people are going to be able to receive their commissions, right, is through the UPMA Gold account. Now, I know some people may have an issue with the UPMA Gold account because it's not on the same vein as having a regular account that most people are used to. But what I would suggest to people is really, really do some research on utilizing gold, okay, or having gold in your possession. Right? You got to understand, Yereq right now is a company that is really changing the game on how you get involved in business. They have literally changed the game. And so, there's not meant, I don't think there's any company, I don't think there's any company out here that pays people in gold. Right? That's almost a lost art today. And so paying in gold is more beneficial than you may think. I know that we're used to being paid in regular US dollars or whatever uh denomination or currency that the country that you live in, what you get paid in. But understand, gold is a universal money. source. Okay. That is real money. And so I really suggest that you do some research on gold itself. Do some research on that, right? Because gold is a real form of money. And go and look up the term fiat currency and see what that means, right? Because what you may think real money is will surprise you. Right? So I really encourage you to do your research because Yereq is putting us in a position to stay ahead of the game. All right. One thing I like about Yereq and what I notice about the company itself and what they're trying to do is they're always trying to keep us ahead of the game. They're keeping us ahead of the trends. We are getting involved in the EV industry, which is a $7 trillion industry. There's not many, if any, $7 trillion industries out here, okay, except maybe the banking industry. And so understand a $7 trillion industry is huge. Not many companies are involved in that size of an industry. And so we are in the forefront of that. We're here to help build an infrastructure for a whole industry. And I don't think anybody is going to be able to outperform Yereq. They're not going to be able to outperform us once we get everything straight and ready to go. So understand we are ahead of the trend. And that's where millionaires are born, in front of trends. We're also ahead of the trend in the renewable energy space. We're ahead of the trend. We have partnered with a company that's bringing hydrogen power to the forefront. Right? There's not many hydrogen facilities out here today. So we are in front of that industry. We are in front of that trend. As much as people know about the solar industry, solar panels, okay, we're also jumping in front of that industry as well with the company out of Canada, which is 360 Solar, dealing with solar verticals. So, so when it comes to renewable energy, we are in the forefront of that. Okay. We are blazing a trail in that industry. Believe it or not, that is a very young industry. Okay. A growing industry that's just at its infant stage. So we got to understand what we have our hands on here. Yes, we're going to go through some little ups and downs. Yes, we're going to go through glitches in the software and in the back office. Those things are going to happen until we get them fixed and get everything the way that it's supposed to be. We are still in pre-launch right now, and we have to be mindful of that. We have to understand that. Everything is not going to work perfectly as much as we would like them to be. And especially for the new people, the people that are just coming on board, we that have been here for a while, we have to let them understand or get them to understand the whole perspective of what's going on as well, because they're brand new. They weren't here when things were really bad. And so even though things are a little better than what they used to be, when they're coming in, it still looks bad. Okay, when things get glitched up or things don't work properly. So that's just the way things are. But it's going to change. But the whole perspective is we are in the forefront of some of the biggest trends that's getting ready to happen. And that's what we need to be focused on, right? Renewable energy. We're getting ready to change the game. Then we're also have a media company. Yes, a media company where you can sell commercial advertisement. You'll be able to do that. Yeah, and a lot of us are paying for commercial advertisement now to promote our affiliate websites, right? But everybody wants to know, well, how do I know the commercials are going out? How do I know people are responding to it? And those are all perfectly good questions. But right now, during pre-launch, that is not the real Question. Okay. That is not the real vision right now. Okay. That's going to come. Just know that the commercials are going out. Because, see, here's the perspective that we need to take a look at. The $99 is an investment in you, it's an investment in the company. Okay. Those commercials that are going out on your behalf on a monthly basis is to brand the company, to brand the company's name. And that's what you want. That's what you want most, is to brand the company's name, right? Because we are all owners with the company right now. Everybody that is here that have paid their $99 or their annual uh, 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 annual payment are owners, and that benefits you. So quite naturally, they're going to want to put those commercials out. They want to brand the company. Okay. Everybody having 1,000 commercials going out on behalf of everyone in the company. Do you know that within another, 6 months to a year, people are going to start to recognize the name Yereq, and they're not even going to know what Yereq really is, only because they're going to actually see the name all the time. That's what commercials do. It's a branding. It's a branding. How many commercials have you seen about McDonald's in the last week? How many commercials have you seen about Starbucks in the last week? You know, a beer commercial in the last couple of weeks. Okay, you see these different commercials all the time, just in passing. You don't really think about it as much, but guess what it does? It's branding those companies, until one day you just look up and you see that particular name and you recognize it, right? Because it's crossed your eyes so many times, and it's crossed so many other people's eyes all over the world. So this is what branding is all about. And see, we are a part of that through our $99 that we're paying on a monthly basis. So understand, you are paying your part to be an owner of this company. You've got skin in the game. This is the way that we need to look at this. Not whether or not, well, I don't see my commercials. Or how do I know the commercials are out there? How do I know somebody's responding? Those are all perfectly good answers. I mean, questions. Those are real good questions. But that's not the perspective of what we're in right now. Okay. Because all that media stuff is going to come. You're going to learn all about the media stuff. You're going to learn how to create campaigns for those that want to do it. You're going to be able to sell media packages to businesses to advertise their business, and you're going to get paid for it. Okay. And you're the one that's going to create the campaign for them, right? You're going to create their campaign, and their commercials are going to go out for what a restaurant that you help set up a campaign for. You're going to be a media person, if you want to. You have that at your disposal. That's what we're going to have. This is the type of stuff that we have, okay? The potential that we have. And that's a residual income when you set that kind of stuff up. So you're going to learn that stuff. I don't, the thing is, don't get overwhelmed with all the stuff that Yereq is coming out with. I think they've got a plethora of stuff out right now that we can utilize to make money with. We just got to get accustomed to it. We got to let things happen the way that they happen. And let's focus on the small things that we need to take care of as owners, to help the company do what they need to do, to help the executive staff do what they need to do to support us, right? This is the whole message. This is the message that the company is trying to put out now. Why? Because we're getting close to the 10,000. We're probably going to hit 10,000 any minute now. I don't know where the number is. I don't know how many paid members we have at the moment, but it's getting close. And you can almost feel that it's getting close, right? And so we have to put things in perspective of where we are and what we're getting ready to do and the potential that this company has. Right? We're not used to seeing anything like this. We've got a router. We've got a router, the first router of its kind that I know of. Maybe somebody else here may have seen another router that your internet service can go through that provides your Wi-Fi for you, and you get paid from it. If you've seen another one like that, let me know. Because as far as I know, this is the first one of its kind. Right? And so we have that at our disposal. Do you know how many routers you can sell? How many people would want to get one of these routers that's going to pay them? Okay, that's unheard of. The game is being changed here. We've got new technology coming out, okay, that people have never even heard about yet. And so, and getting exposed to this as early as we are, it's going to change the game. It's going to put us in a position to where we get the benefit handsomely financially. Okay, we're talking about legacy income. We have an electricity saver. Okay, you plug it in the wall and it's going to cut your electricity by 10, 20, 30%. Okay, we're ahead of the game. We got charging stations that you can hook up to your home and charge your electric vehicles. We have charging stations that you can hook up on your property, on your home property, and have people come and charge their cars and you get paid for it. Where is that happening? Nowhere. We're bringing that to the forefront. And when we're bringing that to the forefront, guess what? We are the first to do it. And when we're the first to do it, we're paving a way. We're creating the footsteps here. And so whenever you're a pioneer in anything, you're going to have some glitches, you're going to have some mishaps. Okay? But guess what? As time goes on, you're going to create a legacy for yourself. You're going to create generational legacy. Okay? This is what this is all about. So we can't get too locked into what's going on right now. We need to lock in on the vision of where we want to go with this. Right? And so we got to do everything that we can to help the company do what it needs to do. Okay? Because if we can help the company do what they need to do, then they can help us do what we need to do. And guess what? Everybody involved gets the big payday, gets the big payoff. This is what it's all about. So I hope everybody can see what's happening here, put it in perspective, because I think, especially the new people coming on, I don't think they really realize what they have their hands on here. You know, sometimes it goes over our heads because we only see one or two things. We don't see the full picture of what's happening. And this is what we need to focus on, the vision of where this company is trying to go. Right? Because I'm almost going to guarantee you 2 to 3 years from now, everybody that is on this call that is still here, okay, can literally be millionaires in the next 2 to 3 years, literally millionaires. And I truly believe that this company is going to produce the most millionaires ever in the history of any company on the planet. I really believe that because of the concept that they're using. They're breaking the mold. This has never been done before. Not that I know of. It's never been done before. We've partnered with a company called Sequoia, a commercial lending company. All right, that is partnered with Yereq to help finance businesses to be able to get what they need in this electric vehicle industry. Right? That's a lethal combination where you can go out here and sell a charger to a business and also provide them the funding and get paid on both of it, selling the charger and funding the charger. And you get paid on both of it, on both sides. And not only get paid for what you can help provide through Yereq, but you can get in Sequoia and also help businesses outside of what you can do with Yereq. And you can do that right now. What other company is giving you that opportunity to be able to do that? This is what we need to focus on, where we're trying to go, not what was all the mishaps that's going on right now. I hope you can see that, okay? Because the potential is so great here, so great. And then to top it off, we have electric vehicle cars that you can sell. Are you kidding me? You can have your own auto um um what am I trying to say? Uh you can have your own auto dealership franchise through Yereq. Your own franchise auto franchise through Yereq where you can sell cars, electric vehicles. And out of all the stuff that Yereq has, out of all the products, all the technology that it has, that we get to offer to the public, okay? Things that people need, not just what people want, things that people need, okay? And what the planet needs, okay? We're looking to save the planet, right? Through going green, cleaning up the air, cleaning up the environment. That's what this is all about, right? Not just in this country, but all around the world. And do you understand? We all benefit from that, from all around the world. And no matter what anybody does in the company to get paid, guess what? We all get paid. You know, if Miss Wilhelmina Ford buys some or sells something and makes money, guess what? Everybody makes money. Okay. Danielle, you make money when Dan sells something. Deborah Max makes money when Debbie Hill sells something. We all make money. We all benefit from what all of us do. That is unheard of. When's the last time you ever been involved with a company where you actually override the company? We're not used to that. So we got to change our mindset, right? We have to switch our thinking. See, we're in the middle of a shift. There's a paradigm shift happening here. And we're in the middle of that shift. And so we have to shift the way that we think. You know, business is being handled differently now. This is not your traditional business. So we can't think of it in a traditional way anymore. And this is what the company is trying to get across. You know, and it's taking time for some people to really get it, to really catch it, to really catch the vision. Right? So we're going to keep talking about this. We have to until we all get it. Because God, why? Because we're all owners. We're all owners. So, and like they've been saying, we have to think like owners now. We're not just affiliates. Right? We're not affiliates. We're not representatives. No, we are owners. Matter of fact, you can order your business card and it has owner on it. You can literally say you are owner of Yereq. You are a owner of Yereq. You can't say that with any other company you get involved with unless you started it yourself. So understand the unique position that we are in today. I hope you guys really see that. I really, really do. Because I've seen people to leave Yereq to get their refund. They got their $99 refunded to them. And that's their prerogative. They can do that. You know, that and they have a right to do that. You know, everybody doesn't see the vision. You know, and I understand that. And that's not a problem. Well, you know, those people that do that, hey, we still love them. We wish them well. You know, can you imagine when Amazon first got started, if you had an opportunity to get involved with Amazon at the very beginning and you only had to pay $99 a month to get involved, do you think today it would have been worth it? See, this is how you got to think. This is how we got to look at things. Not about the things that's going wrong or the things that don't work properly, but where we're trying to go with this. And so it's up to us to help each other to see that vision. And I hope we can. I don't want anybody to lose this potential, this opportunity, this initiative that we're trying to move forward with. I don't want nobody to miss out on this. This is one of those one in a lifetime deals right here. And I don't want anybody to miss out on that. Right? All of us have certain talents that we bring to the table. And we can all come together and work together, whether it be small groups, big groups, or whatever. It doesn't matter because we all benefit from what all of us do at any given time. This is what we need to focus on. So I hope that makes sense. I just wanted to kind of talk to the team for a minute, just to kind of bring perspective a little bit. And I hope I have. I hope you can see it. I hope you can visualize it in your mind. Because I know sometimes it's hard to see that with all the things that are happening. You know, it can be kind of difficult to see that. But I think most of you really do get it. It's just that small few that don't really get it. And they are the ones that, hey, and I understand. You get frustrated, you get to griping about little things. This not working right, that's not working right. And I get it. The company gets it. They understand. Trust me. Behind the scenes, I'm sure I'm willing to put my life on it that they gripe too. They're fussing too sometimes. But guess what they got to do? Suck it up and keep moving on, right? Because we got a mission to accomplish. We got somewhere we got to go. So I hope everybody sees that. I hope you understand. I hope you can put it in perspective of what's going on and the potential that we have here with Yereq. Because this is just the beginning. We haven't even opened the doors yet. Haven't even opened the doors yet. We haven't even launched yet. We're still in pre-launch. Okay, we're still here. And we're moving forward. And by the time this company launches, and we're launching out to the public all around the world, we're gonna take the world by storm. We're gonna take the world by storm. And everybody's gonna benefit from that. And you're gonna see. You're gonna be able to hold your head high and say, yeah, I was there when they started this company, and this is what I have. It's going to be a powerful, powerful feeling. And we got to be able to put that in perspective because, when you get that type of wealth and you're in that type of position, the whole idea is to go out here and do good with it. Okay. To be a service to others. That's what this is all about. Okay. So I hope you see this. And I'm going to get off my soapbox right now. I'm going to try to see. Let me see if RV here. If you're here, RV, if you can raise your hand so we can bring you up. RV is here. Let me see. I think she couldn't make it. I wish she was here, but guess she might not. RV had a mishap. I want y'all to keep her in your prayer. She hurt her hand. She had to go to the hospital. I guess she broke a couple of bones in her hand. So, but she's a trooper. I talked to her earlier today. She's a trooper, and she's still trying to do for the group, for the team. She's still trying to work it out. Okay. And I was hoping she could come today, but that's okay. She probably needs some rest. But we're gonna open it up for some question and answers. Raise your hand if you have a question about anything. We'll try to answer it the best way that we can. And please, if you have more than one question, just ask your question, and then come back if you have another question, and we'll go from there. Okay, just in case we get a lot of people asking questions. But great. We got Wilhelmina, Miss Ford. Can Wilhelmina open up? Can we get her open, Annette?
All right. Thank
There
you
she
so
go.
much, Brian.
There
I'm
you
now
go.
unmuted.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Brian, you're doing a fabulous job, outstanding. And I appreciate everything that you're bringing to us this evening. I did not have a question, but I do have a helpful comment
Yes, ma'am. Always.
in reference to the products that we have. And I like to stress what we have here with Yereq, I have not had anywhere. First of all, starting with the ownership. Now I'm in different platforms, and those platforms has not given me ownership. In one platform, I've been in almost 2 years, and I'm not vested. I have no ownership. I'm just at their will. So the fact that Yereq is giving me ownership, it attracts me. It's like, I gotta do this because it's for my family and my generations because of this ownership. But one of the products that we have, the Energy Saver, I purchased 2 of them. And let me share with you, and this when you saying putting into the 5% pool, I have contributed quite heavy into the 5% pool for all of us.
That's right.
And I purchased 2 of the Energy Savers, and I put them in like at the beginning of January. And this is the first time I was looking for my light bill, waiting on my light bill, because I wanted to see how those Energy Savers were working. And I'm gonna say first, before I tell you how much I saved, I'm gonna tell you where I put them at. My husband, rather, because I don't play with electricity, I'll use him for that.
Yeah, I'm the
You the backup man.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, so
anybody who get electrocuted is gonna be you first, right?
So anyway, that won't happen. But anyway, we put one behind the refrigerator, and then we put one at the main box in the garage by the hot water heater, the washer, and the dryer.
Right.
Now, guess what? I looked at my history on my light bill as far as the billing and the kilowatts are concerned. Now, this month, when I plugged them in, I had a 31 service days, and my kilowatts billed 438. And my kilowatts has never been that low, 438. Now, the bill before, it was 556 on a 29 service days, less days, more kilowatts.
Wow.
Yes. And then the month before that, it was 487. And the month before that, it was 479. So it's showing me it's dropping, it's decreasing. And in addition to that, my bill shows me that I have a deferred balance, a negative $47.15 this month because of those Energy Savers. So it has been working for me. And what I want to tell you, when you plug them in, it sends off a buzz. During the high energy use, you're going to hear that thing buzzing, letting you know it works. So I wait to listen. And my husband and I, we are asking each other, did you hear that buzz? Did you hear that buzz? Because we know we're saving money when that thing is buzzing. So just understand what we have here. Please understand, these are great products. And Brian,
And they work.
I know I don't have a lot of time, but I'm going to ask you to allow me to share the screen. I'm going to share something else that's helpful with us in reference to the UPMA. And can I share this screen?
Yeah, go ahead and share the screen.
Okay, I'm clicking on share screen. I'm going to show you all something. So don't sit back and wait on nobody. Help everybody, share with everybody.
Whoa.
Do you all see this screen?
That's an Up My Gold account right there.
Do you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me show you something. I paid for the annual $997. Do you see I've outpaced my annual payment?
Already.
So now I'm in free.
Already.
I'm in free. And then not only that, I have gold.
That's right.
Now let me show you something. Right down here, This is important for you all who have the UPMA account. If you have not designated how you want to receive your gold, where you want UPMA to put it. So what I did, I clicked down here where it says instructions. And on here, it allows us to say where we want to deposit our gold based on the percentage. So I put 100% of my money into the gold bags. In addition to that, I put those gold bags to work. But this right here just shows me where they deposit my gold bags, where they're holding my gold bags. Now, let me show you something. I went up here to leases. I put the gold to work today. As you can see, it's the 23rd. My gold bags, the $1,100 and some dollars is equal to $307.96 in gold bags. But the most important part is I'm earning 2% annually on my gold bags. So I put the gold bags to work. And when you put your gold bags to work, you can terminate them at any time. But I'm going to leave them in here for long term. But I wanted to share that with you. If you want to do some gold bags, you got to have at least $100 in gold bags in order to lease the money. So don't just let the gold bags sit there, put the gold bags to work, because you're gonna earn 2 different times on that gold bag. You're gonna earn when the gold goes up, and keep it in mind, it will never fall below where your gold starts. And then you're gonna earn 2% by letting it sit in there. Don't let it sit idle. Put it to work. I contacted UPMA and I asked them, because the gentleman that gave us training last week, Mark Hilton, he shared with us how to make money on the gold. So take advantage of this. So when you go into your back office, you're going to click on leases if you have $100 or more, and then you're going to click on the plus sign, and you can put right here in the plus sign with your gold backs. You're going to enter. Well, this one here said no data available, but it did say lease type. I said gold backs, okay? And then the amount to lease is going to show you, let's see. Okay, I don't have nothing, I already did it. But anyway, you can put, it's going to show you the amount you have, and you're going to put it right here, and then you're going to save it. And it's going to show you just like this up to the top, how much you have in there. And each time you begin to add your gold backs to your UPMA account, lease it and let it work. And that's what I wanted to share with you all tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Ford.
You're very welcome.
See, this is teamwork. See, this is teamwork. This is what we need to focus on. You know,
yes.
This is the type of thing that we need to focus on. And
yes.
see and understand, she just made a good example. You know, like she said, she got in with the annual for $997, and already she has outpaced what she's put out.
Yes.
That's the key.
So now it's free, and it's nothing better than free. That's how you get free, not sitting and waiting without, paying your $99. That's how you get free.
There it is. There it is. See, she's putting in the work.
The screen back.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, just hit just end share at the top of your screen. End the share.
End share. 1 second. Let me open this. 1 second. Okay, let's see. End share. Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm not so savvy.
That's okay.
You are screen sharing. Okay. I got a stop share. There it is.
There you go. There it is. Fantastic.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Wilhelmina Ford. Thank you so much for that. And I think that really enlightened people a little bit about the Up My Gold account and how valuable that can be. You know, how many people getting 2% on their bank account? You know, I don't think too many people getting 2%. I mean, matter of fact, I don't even think too many people getting 1% from their bank accounts. So understand, we're getting paid in gold. Okay, getting paid in gold. That is unheard of. All right, unheard of. All right, let's move forward. We got Dan. Dan, come on up, Dan. See if we can get Dan open.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Hear you loud and clear.
Clear. All right, first of all, I want to congratulate you, Brian, for everything that you do for us. And I wish we had a Brian on every team. That's what I wish. Okay. And then my second question is for Dr. Ford. What's the difference between gold backs and gold dollars?
Gold dollars are the physical money that you get. You know, they gave them out at the in Vegas. The gold dollars that come in different denominations: $1, $5, $10, and 20s and 50s. All right, and those are physical dollars. They only use them in certain states right now, but one day I believe they're going to be in all states. And but the ones that they use in certain states, like in Utah, you can physically take those dollars and go to the store and use them to buy things with. Okay, and it's whatever gold is at the time that you use it. That's how much that gold dollar is. All right, and so that's the difference between a gold dollar and gold back. Okay, what your gold back is that your funds that are sitting in the account is backed by gold. All right, the gold dollars physically have gold in the material. Okay, and so that's the difference. Yeah.
Okay.
And
okay. Yeah. So,
as a matter of fact, Miss Wilhelmina Ford did a video that is out right now. If you go to YGE Prosperity on YouTube, that's our YouTube channel, the team YouTube channel, and we have her video on that channel, and she had the president of UPMA on there, and he was really going through all of that. It's a very I really recommend you take a look at that video. It's very enlightening. Okay, very informative.
Okay, all right. For those of you that were on the call the other night, George Bingham, our CEO, said that don't worry about this 10,000 because there's major leaders that are coming in and they're bringing their teams.
Right.
So this 10,000 could happen overnight, guys.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, it is that crucial. Don't wait until the last one.
Right.
Because you don't want to miss out on this. Because once that door is locked, it's locked.
That's it. That's it.
You won't be able to get it all, and you're going to regret it for the rest of your life if you don't step up. And for those of you, I would recommend the 997 because you're getting 2,000 shares as opposed to 10. You're getting 20,000 tokens as opposed to 1,000, and then you're getting 20,000 commercials as opposed to 12,000 commercials.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I would highly recommend it if you can do that because you won't regret it. And then you've got I don't know if you saw these videos or not, but by 2030, the end of the decade, Audi and Mercedes aren't making any more gas cars. They're all going electric.
That's right.
Hello.
That's right on the ball.
It's got to wake you up, guys. It's got to. And then Cadillac and Buick are working on their electric cars as well. But guys, being at the right place at the right time, we're here.
All right.
We are here.
We're here.
Now, I don't know, Jay Gray's got his hand up. He asked a question in the group the other night about if somebody is already in at the $99 level, right? And then we get our 10,000, can they still upgrade to the $997 and still receive their extra tokens?
From my understanding, they can. From my understanding right now, they can. I could be wrong, but from my understanding, they can. Yes.
Okay, and Dr. Ford, we appreciate everything that you do for us, honey.
Oh, for sure. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right, let's go to Juanita real quick. We're getting short of time. Let's go to Juanita real quick. Juanita, darling.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to say thank you for the team. Next, I've been posed a couple of questions from other owners and people on my team in regards to the Pegasus. I don't know if we have the answer to it yet, but I haven't heard it. So 2 things. Do they have to buy a Pegasus to download the app and utilize from the app? And then second is, where do people download the app from and what is it called?
Okay, the app comes from the email from the company, not Yereq, but from I can't remember
from
the
Pegasus?
name. Yeah, the
from
Pegasus.
Pegasus?
Right. Right.
Kibera?
Yeah, that's it. Kibera, that's
Okay.
right.
So then the answer would be yes, they do have to buy a router
Oh yeah, you
before
definitely
they
have to
are
buy a router.
eligible.
Yes,
Okay.
you have to buy the router first.
All
Yes.
right. And then once they buy the router, is it going to be after the router is shipped that they get access to the app? Or as soon as they pay for it, do they have access to the app?
No, evidently you get it before it's shipped because I've gotten mine. I've gotten my app already, but I don't have the router yet. So
Okay.
I've already downloaded the app.
And do we have, is each app specialized to each person? Or would your link work to give out to the people that have bought it?
No, yeah, your app works to you, period. Okay. It works to your
Okay.
account for your router, but there is a way to give an app through your router to other people as well.
Okay, and if they have bought the router and have not received the email with the app link yet, what would be the email to contact somebody at Pegasus or Kibera?
It's support. I don't have it right offhand, but I would believe it's the same email that they sent the information about downloading the app. It's support. It's a support email. I don't have that in handy right now, but yeah, there's a support email.
Okay, if it's possible, could you get that to, let's just say maybe Wilhelmina, and she could get it to Michael Taylor and he can get it to me?
Yeah, we'll get it to you. We'll get it to you.
Okay, thank you very
Okay.
much.
All right. Thank you, Juanita. All right, let's move forward. We're running out of time. So let's go to Coach Jan real quick. Coach Jan, come on up. Can Coach Jan come up? Can we get him open?
Hi, can you hear me?
Okay, gotcha. Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, quick question for you. This is the question. Oh God, I forgot it. Hold on, let me read it. I'm multitasking. I'm at work. Oh, I guess that was it. My questions was the same about the Pegasus and the annual.
Okay.
But so thank you, and thanks for what
Fantastic.
you do.
Thank
All right,
you.
hon.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's bring up Dwayne. Let's open up Dwayne real quick.
Check, check, 1, 2.
Got you loud and clear.
Cool. Doing a great job, good partner.
All right. Thank you.
I just want to let I'm sorry, I had food in my mouth. I didn't know I was the next one up. Just getting back. Well, I just want to let everybody know that I'm continuing producing different promotional items. I have the 4x6 postcards. I know the company has the business cards, which I encourage everybody to get. I will not be doing, well, I'll be doing my own business cards using not theirs, but I'll have two sides to mine. That's a whole nother story. But I also put out signs that you can actually get, both car signs, magnets, as well as yard signs. If you live in an area that's residential, you have your own private home that's not association based, and you have a fair amount of traffic that comes past there, you take one of these signs and you put it right in your yard. And this one is focusing more so on commercial lending. All right. So again, you got people that are out. This is what they do in various different levels of genres of investment, and they're looking for money. So again, you want to make that available to them. So therefore they'll be able to get in touch with you. And nice, big, pretty sign you put out there in front of your house, and you just let it ride. If you're one of those that want to put some time in, maybe on Saturday mornings where the real estate agents run out and put their signs out in different intersections, you can do that as well. So the different ideas that you can do, you just want to utilize eyeballs. Anything, you put it out there, you might get 2 to several hits throughout the course of the month, inquiring about what it is that you're offering. Okay. So if you want information on that, I'll put my email in there, or better yet, just take my phone number. And I'll put that in there, and you can drop me an email and I'll shoot that over to you. So at least you have it, as well as with the postcards. Okay. Thanks for your time.
Fantastic, man. And yeah, and these are all approved by the company. All of these that he's giving out is approved by the company. So thanks, Dwayne. Appreciate you, bro.
Yep.
All right. Phyllis, come on up, Phyllis. Harold is going to be the last one. Harold is going to be the last one that we're going to get out of here. Come on, Phyllis. Can we get Phyllis open?
Okay, can
There
you
we go.
see?
Loud and
No, can you
clear.
hear me? Hey, okay, thank you, Brian. Thank you for everything you do, Brian. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Quick question. I have someone who tried to fund her account, pay for her media package with a debit card, and it keeps failing. Do you know if there have been issues with debit cards?
Not that I know of. This is on the her affiliate link, her affiliate site.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there an error message coming up? Do you know?
I'm not sure. She just told me that she has tried a couple of times and it's not gone through. I told her to check with her bank. I know in crypto, you always want to check with your bank because sometimes they'll block it, but I wasn't aware of any issues with the reason I'm asking is, have there been possibly anybody else having this issue?
That was the first time I've ever heard that so far.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah, but
I'll get with her and walk
get
through
with
it.
her and send an email to support just in case, and maybe they may have heard something and could say something in reference to it.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
All right. Okay. Harold, you're the last one. Come on up, Harold.
Hey, can you hear me now, boss?
Yes, sir. Can hear you loud and clear.
Hey, real quick, I did a renewal today on the did the annual because I had to come out of my PayPal for my banking accounts. I guess they stopped working with PayPal, so I had to go in and use the debit card. So I went and did the annual. So I want to add is I resent the stock incentive and the owners thing again. Just re-signed it.
Right.
And resent in my address for the tokens and my zip code again for the extra media package stuff. So I already did that email. So I think when people have to do that upgrade from the 99 to the annual,
yes,
I don't know if we have to resend stuff in, but I just sent it in anyway.
You did it perfectly, my brother. You did it perfectly. That's it. That's exactly what you do. Yeah, and he brought up a good point, everybody. If you're going to go from the $99 to the annual $997, please send in an email stating that's what you did. Okay, and if you previously sent in your stock certificate for your stock certificate paperwork, and you sent in your tokens, okay, do it again when you do the 997. Do that stock paperwork again, okay, and let them know in the email that you got the annual, and also send an email to tokens in reference to the annual and your Yereq address, your Ethereum address, okay, so you can get what you're supposed to get for the annual. All right, make sure that you do that. All right. So everybody, I appreciate everybody coming tonight. I really, really appreciate you. Without you, none of this happens, right? We're all in this together. And I appreciate you listening to me rant a little bit. And I hope you got a little more better perspective of what's going on and the potential that we have here. And so with that being said, we're going to try to be here every Thursday night at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you ever have any new people, bring them to the team call. If they have questions, we'll try to get, as many of those questions answered as possible. All of us have some experience now, and we can all work together to help answer those questions. So with that being said, thank you everybody for coming tonight. Everybody have a good night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you on the call in about 5 minutes on the corporate call. Take care, everybody.